So I'm rolling it down, I'm loading it until I can see that, there's paint on the whole roller. Now we'll just get to the loading up process. Until you actually get that thing 100% loaded up, when you actually paint with it, it's not going to be applying paint. It's actually just like starting to put it on and pull it off. I'm going to turn my bucket to try to show you. I'm going to be rolling it on my screen, and I'm going to be getting it down and just touching the paint a little bit and then bringing it back up and loading it up. So I'm touching it into the paint. So I'm coming down, I'm just hitting the paint. Now I don't want to just dip my whole roller in so I get paint all over the ends and making a big mess out of it. So I'm rolling it down, I'm loading it until I can see that, there's paint on the whole roller. So it's on the whole roller. Now I can load it on my screen, and now I can go unload it. And this is a fresh roller, so I've got to get it really loaded. And I'll show you, this is a really cheap, inexpensive roller. I wanted to show you what happens when you use a cheap, inexpensive roller. It just left lints all over the place. Now all those lints are gonna have to be sanded off. If you're using cheap rollers, you should de-lint with them. But it's gonna take a little bit to actually get this thing loaded up. So I'm gonna have to just continue this process till it's completely loaded up with paint. And so it's applying paint and not pulling the paint off. So it's now almost loaded up. You can see I can feel it, hear it. Now when I'm actually rolling, I can just see it slopping on paint. I want it to be extremely wet with paint. I'll show you once again. I'm just coming down, I'm hitting the paint and going away from the paint, hitting the paint, going away from it. I'm not dipping the whole roller. Then I load it up on the screen, get it loaded up. And what I don't want to do is hit it down here, get paint on it, and then go from here to there, because I'm going to actually pull paint out of the pan or out of the bucket, and probably right there I just dripped it. So I get it, I touch the bottom, I load it up, I roll it on there so it's evenly loaded on the roller. Now I'll turn it and move it to wherever I'm going to paint. As long as I'm turning this, it's never gonna drip paint. So once again, I'm just touching it down there, lightly rolling it. So I'll try to do it like how I would do it normally without like thinking about it and for the video. So I'm just gonna touch it down, load it, there, and I'm gonna go. So that's about like 6 or 7 times. So it's about 6 times. So I'm hitting it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's loaded. Show you, it's gonna unload pretty fast. I'm gonna unload it. So now it's unloaded. I got the paint on there. I don't wanna stretch it out any further. I got a nice even coat of paint on there. Load it up again. Just keep loading up paint on there and don't try to stretch your paint out. Get a nice, good, even coat of paint. As much as I've been doing that, I've been loading it up, messing with it, loading it. I still have never completely dipped it in and hit it, because once you get paint on the ends and once you get paint on the frame, that's gonna cause drips. Once again, I can get this thing wet and saturated. Watch, I'll load this thing up, totally sopping wet with paint, and as long as I move it, it's never going to drip. So that's how you load up a roller. So now I just accidentally dropped it in there. So right there, that could actually cause drips because it'll drip off the side. You can see it dripping, but now watch how heavy that is with paint. It just dripped that fast, but I can keep it moving and it's there. It dripped a little bit there. You gotta move a little bit faster, there's so much paint. I can unload some of that paint. I can unload it just like that. If I got it on there, made a mess on it, I'll tap it on the side of my bucket to get it off. And there you go, loading up a roller.